is the sun that shone on my head. The sun in my life, it is dead. It is
Hi.
dead.
Hello.
Welcome.
We're back.
Hi.
We didn't forget about the episodes.
Oh, no.
We were just busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So busy.
Busy.
Doing
Bender,
nothing.
busy.
Fistful of frags. Constant.
Two.
That's a good game. Whew. I don't know what happened. Where does time go?
So this is going to be another twofer,
A twofer for
Double
you
dose.
first.
a double dose, and we're going to do the same thing with Saul after this.
Yeah.
And then next week, I think both finale. Oh, the finale for Walking Dead.
Finale
and
for
then
Walking Dead. And,
Saul goes on for another 2 or 3 weeks. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. And then Game of Thrones starts.
Oh,
It
wow.
never fucking ends.
It never ends. From cradle to the grave, talking nonstop about
Cradle
shows.
to the Grave starring DMX. Rated R. Isn't that a DMX movie?
What you really want?
What? Douglas Matthew Xavier. That's what that's
Really?
for. No, I don't know. That's like he's like
Wow. Sounds biblical.
he's like, I must come up with a delightful rapper name.
Oh, yes. This is the...
Terrible accident has harmed my larynx. Now I sound like this, man. Don't hurt me, DMX.
March 15th episode was called Spend, which is what we're going to be talking about now.
Oh,
Why do we spend our time on this shitty show?
Spend a lot of my good time.
Well, this episode,
Yeah, it was
Spend,
good. All right.
was
Half
good.
of
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
The other half was just as bad as the other ones. Oh,
I mean,
I want to learn
I would have
to
killed.
build things.
I would have killed.
I will write down in the book you've given me, old man.
First shot is Daryl on his motorcycle, rides away. Then we have Noah and...
Yeah, so
Never seen again.
Yeah, so much for him being in this
Goodbye
episode.
forever, Daryl.
had other
It's
engagements.
been nice watching you some of the time.
You know what I'm excited for? I want to see some good Daryl scenes. Where are you going?
Yeah. I'm out to get some more horses.
Here's one
killed.
for you, you stupid idiot audience.
See you in the finale, suckers.
He's gonna come in like Han
probably what's
Solo
gonna
in the Millennium Falcon. And then Chewie doesn't get a medal. He comes back with some giant Bigfoot creature.
Well, he's a disgusting Wookiee.
Hey, racist.
He's too brown.
I don't need to read the synopsis, right?
No.
No.
Okay. So this guy's name is Reg.
Someone gets a
That's
journal.
the guy. This old guy's
The
name.
old guy with the
older
glasses'
architect?
name is Reg.
This guy does not look like a Reg. He looks like a Herman or a
Norbert?
Melville or a Herman Melville.
He could be a Reg, I think.
Belmont, like he's a tomato.
I'm Reg. Come
They're eating oatmeal out of cups.
Short for Reginald.
Oh, my. Oh, I'm an architect. Oh, you should write things down and make you smarter. That's my impersonation of that guy. Let's eat oatmeal in a gazebo. It's just getting worse and
Do
worse.
you have
his
any
accent.
points about the episode?
Yeah, he sucks.
So far we've said
Reg
nothing.
sucks. No, well, it starts off. I think I'm making my point. It's
Yes.
a little bit presumptuous and
Yeah.
boring, this
It's
part.
well, it's letting us know that big things are going to happen for Noah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
build a wall.
He's gonna.
He's going to be the first historian of the
great
new world.
architect. Yeah,
the
he's
great
got,
Noah.
he's got
He
a
should have
good
said in the
future.
beginning, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to make a rotating door." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like in front
like
of
a
Bonefish
real-
Grill. Those
Yeah.
are the best, man. Nothing ever goes wrong
Shave
there.
this door around if you
Right.
think about it.
I mean, things could see you through the glass.
yeah.
I like to go in two at a time, you know, and you gotta like scoot your feet.
Right. And if both people want to go the same way, but they're in different sections, they can't do it.
That's right.
Just don't wear capes when going through them, and be wary of mobster hitmen locking you in and shooting you down with Tommy guns.
What else
right.
happens?
I don't know. That's probably it, right? What could possibly be worse than
Well,
that?
Abraham tries
they're
to
gathering
do
supplies.
Is he going to do a shave scene?
He just starts shaving his chest. I want to do armpits.
Rick
You
did
just
it.
hear it zip.
You see, like the
And he
most
bends over.
see, like the most perfectly formed female legs.
His dick
being
has so many
shaved, and then
freckles.
it's Abraham.
I'm just gonna go through
Shaving his
characters.
ass.
Eugene. What happens with Eugene?
He gets his balls back.
He had never
Kind of.
He
Yeah,
had
he
balls
never really
once.
had.
I thought, all right, so Eugene
His
is
mullet's
going
really
on
big.
this run.
By the way,
He's
It
a
is
Samwell.
super high.
It's been growing.
I guess.
He's the Sam of Walking Dead.
Where is
Eugene.
he getting all the hair product to maintain
It's
his
just
quaff?
his
It's a wig.
sweats.
It's a wig.
It's his sweat.
He's wearing a wig.
It's
Yes.
in between his
It's like a
ball
Joe
and
Dirt.
thigh. That's where he gets it from.
Oh, he makes his own? Yeah, it's from under cheese.
Self-proclaimed douchebag guy.
Yeah.
is the son of two douches.
Surprise, surprise.
Douches begat douche.
Yes.
So it was written.
It was
Noah,
in the Bible.
write that down. Written by Noah, who will build. He wants to build. What will he
Yes.
build? An ark, perhaps? No. He'll have his face exploded from the inside out by a zombie
Gruesome
hand.
death.
That was
Awesome
hard to
death.
watch. That's when this episode finally got a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I was...
That's
because I was like,
He was
finally...
hankering for a
there
face
should-
explode.
There used to be a lot more of that, I feel like, in the show. Me having to look away sometimes.
yeah. I thought it was cool. Mm-hmm. I rewound it a few
Yeah.
times. It's awesome.
And as they leave, the priest
It
comes
wasn't
out.
sexual enough for you, though.
Right. Okay. So the priest, he's ripping apart a Bible
Yeah.
with wax
Tattling.
paper.
He starts rolling up joints with the paper.
Later, at the end of the episode, Maggie, she's been helping Deborah,
Diana.
Diana,
Isn't it?
Deanna.
It is
Deborah?
Deanna, yeah.
It's
Hello,
like,
Deborah.
it's like Deanna.
Congress lady.
And Maggie overhears the priest coming in and basically
It's the
telling him
official.
that, these are bad people. And a really cool that was my favorite part of the episode, actually, that montage as he's speaking and they cut to all the characters.
Yeah. That made me I was so mad.
I don't even remember that part.
Because now you don't remember that part? No. All right. Well, so what?
What?
How do you not remember that?
So we got reviewing an episode that no one even cares about anymore. We can't even remember it.
It's been a week.
I remember. And it was.
I
it made me
remember.
mad. Well, so what? I mean, it was good because everything built up in that episode. So the douchey kid of the douches, they're raiding this area looking for these parts so that they can keep the generator going for this crappy town. that
Eugene
everybody's
apparently knows
stuck
about
in.
this thing.
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
some circus.
and everything goes to
stuff.
shit really quick.
Well, there
And
was
then-
that armored
There was
zombie.
the
with the
army zombie.
grenades.
And
Yeah.
they shot a grenade
and
on
he
him.
blows up, and then the douchey kid is impaled on several
Yes.
things, and then his douche partner apparently just ditches everybody all
Yeah,
the time.
apparently everybody in this town
No,
ditches everybody.
Because it was revealed that, like, because I guess the one walker that they had strung up, they were like, remind us what we're doing out here. And it's like, he killed our friends or whatever. Yeah, their friends died because they ran away. They broke the rules that they so proudly proclaim everyone else has to follow. Mm-hmm. And then...
And you see it in action in the Abraham scene where they're going to abandon... What was her name? She had a
God,
weird
I
name.
can't remember her name. Tobin is there. What's the guy's name? Talbert?
Tobin.
Who is in Breaking Bad, that guy.
Is he? Where?
He's so because I've been rewatching it with my wife, and in the 5th season, I noticed he's one of the cops. You know when Jesse's throwing all the money out the window?
Yeah.
In the seedier part of town, at the station, there's 2 cops that are just questioning him, waiting for him to talk, and one of the cops is the Tobin guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
My favorite Breaking Bad is those 2 really smarmy cops who are just...
Which ones? Which ones are those?
It was I think with Jesse too, when in the hospital scene, like they think when he says, tell him to check for Ricelin or whatever it's called.
Ricin, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ricin.
yes, yeah,
And
yeah,
they're just
yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, well, okay. Well, what makes you say that?
And Saul shows up. All right, guys, out. Let's go. All right. Walking Dead.
All right. So anyway, this goes to hell. This
I wanted to
search
ask.
party.
Now, was that a shrapnel grenade?
No, I think it was either a regular grenade. I think it was a regular explosive grenade or like a frag
Okay.
or whatever.
Aren't they all shrapnel grenades?
I thought the idea of a grenade is like it shatters apart,
Right.
so like it just rips you to shreds.
I don't know. I
thought
never
so,
really
too.
thought about it. I thought it was like an
I don't know.
explosive.
Any grenade
device.
experts
No, I
out
thought
there?
so too. I think there's shrapnel in it.
It didn't look like the
Like, it
typical
breaks
grenade.
apart itself.
Like I think that's a shrapnel grenade. This had like a rounder.
Yeah, it was a round. I don't know.
So maybe that's a different. I don't know.
Hey, tell us about grenades. I'm sure several of our listeners
Leave
know
8 pages
I'm
thoroughly
sure a
about
bunch of you make them
explosives.
yourselves. You're in a cabin. You shit in a box.
You have a lot of pipes, manure,
I'm sure our amazing
sleep on a
Larry has
mattress.
made a few bombs in his day.
batteries,
Sleep
duct
on a
tape.
mattress made of old coats.
Oh, crazy guy you know.
Typing on a
I'm sure he's
typewriter,
an
your
expert.
thoughts.
I'm sure he write books about it.
Manifesto. There's like stacks upon stacks of notebooks like the serial killer from the movie Seven, where you write like in between each lines with such tiny things about how stinky people on the subway make you sick.
Yes.
Anyway, Abraham proves that he's like a good leader.
There was
That
a
scene.
hilarious shot where later on, there's
We're kinda all
this
over the
woman's
place.
attack. We're all over. Who cares?
It's okay.
Typical
Deal with it.
STS fashion.
Yeah, that's how we do it. There's an attack at the construction site. I guess they're pulling more
Salvaging.
material for the wall. Yeah, and everyone starts to puss out and leave this girl behind. Abraham relishes the moment.
Yeah,
Jumps in there.
Oh yeah.
He's like, time to get blood drunk.
exactly.
And starts, he saves her and starts to wail on everybody there.
Gingered his way in there,
Yeah.
as gingers are apt to do. Just start swinging.
They just can't
Oh,
help it.
so gingerly.
Oh. And all the other guys are like, nah, come on, let's get out of here. Well, Tobin is leading the charge. And then some, other people are like, nah, this guy, we got to save them, you know?
Right.
Yeah. The Tobin guy realizes, like, I can't do this. I'm not a leader. Abraham is a leader.
Look
you know,
at that
we gotta
mustache.
follow
Now,
he
remember
should
that-
be in charge, not me.
That was a weird cut because they cut to that, and it's Tobin talking to Deanna and the guy. So I was, are they back already? Then they cut back.
but everyone else is still back at the site?
No, so I think what that was like a flash forward.
Okay, because they had, like,
Bizarre
during that, there's, like,
flash
music
forward.
playing, and the guy's talking, and you just see, like, this shot of Abraham, like, patting in front of the, in front of
Yes.
the fucking flag,
Dun,
addressing
dun,
his men,
dun,
you know?
dun,
And
dun.
he's
Work
like,
today.
yeah, we're gonna kick some zombies' butts, and we're gonna move this material. You know, it was like he's giving, like, this triumphant pep talk.
Like space
It was so
music.
weird. I was like, is he running for president?
He kind of is.
Yeah,
He's
basically.
asserting dominance.
So that happened.
Gonna change his last name to
And
Lincoln.
then, meanwhail, back at this supply run that went to hell,
Aiden,
Douche.
his name Aiden, douchebag.
Aiden.
Aiden? Okay.
yeah,
Hayden.
yeah, Aiden the douche, he's dead. His friend
douche.
ditched him. And then they're like, Tara is seriously injured. She's dying. Then they're like, all right, we got to get out of here. Eugene's back with Tara. He takes her back to the van. Then the stupid guy who's ditching everybody, he goes out the front, which is the worst place to go. And then they get stuck in the revolving door. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, what happens next?
They're surrounded by zombies from both sides. Glenn and Noah are in one part, and the other guy's in the other part. And I guess their
don't know why
plan
they
is to
didn't-
slowly
Why didn't
push
they
open.
break the glass?
That's what he was trying to do. Glenn was trying to
Glenn-
smash it.
Yeah, so Glenn is telling the
They have
scaredy
guns,
cat.
though. Why don't they shoot it with their guns?
I don't know. It's
That's
probably
like-
like too close
It might be
quarters. They
dangerous,
either
though.
would have like blown out their eardrums,
Oh,
or it might have
come
something might have like bounced off back at them.
Well,
Yeah, they could have shot it.
let's just die.
Hey,
then,
look, it's
instead
either
of
that. I
blowing
don't know.
out
It's
our
like-
eardrums.
yeah, I mean, desperate times, right?
yeah,
Like Rick shooting a magnum and next to everyone's face. Like, no one seems to be bothered.
He's like, hold on, put your ear next to this.
Why don't you break the
Make sure, I want you to tell me if it goes off.
I was in a parking lot and I was walking out of the car to go into a restaurant,
the walking
and there was a dog
death.
in this pickup truck. I did not see, but the window was kind of open. So I get up and then I'm just there like thinking for a second, and all of a sudden, rah, 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 like right in my, and like that was the most startled I've ever like I jumped away like 3 feet because I didn't. It sounded like I was about to be attacked because
You
it was like
fall into
right
the
here.
highway.
The glass was like here. Rah, 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 rah. Oh man,
That's hilarious.
that just reminded me of that loud sounds.
That's so funny.
Loud, startling sounds. Okay, so they're stuck in the revolving door. The
So
guy,
then, yeah, Glenn is like, "Oh, you hold that part. I'm gonna hit the glass." And then he's hitting it, and the door is revolving, and like the guy's freaking out because he thinks that zombies are gonna get in. He can't hold it. So then he's like starting to force his way out.
yeah, like a douchebag.
Yeah, and then he lets all the zombies in by Noah, and then Noah's ripped apart right in front of Glenn,
Yeah,
which was disturbing.
Yeah, they just kept cutting,
Disturbing.
like intercutting Glenn's face, and it was like,
Basically, Glenn is like, "What the fuck? This guy is the biggest asshole I've ever met."
and
These
Eugene
guys worse
saves the
than
day.
Cannibals.
Eugene saves the day. He drives by in the truck,
Yeah, he tries to lure them away.
which for some reason they have constant techno party music playing.
They just announced some. It's so stupid.
that was so
What?
retarded when they left.
Well, he's a douchebag.
So they're just telling
Yeah.
us how dumb these people are. That's the
Yeah.
message we're getting, basically.
No, yeah, they're
How the
not
hell are they alive? It doesn't make
because
sense.
they had this community. They built a
make
wall
any
and they
sense.
tried to stick to their old ways, and then the second they go
that
outside,
means
they're
douchey
idiots.
ways are still around.
The same way we'd be in the zombie.
Oh yeah, what
apocalypse.
was
Yeah,
happening?
blasting my
Are we gonna get
world
hard?
techno music.
You guys gonna get hard with me during the zombie apocalypse?
Oh yeah, I'm so hard.
So what was happening to Abraham before the zombies attacked the site? He was like going into this like
Oh, they were built.
crazy moment.
Oh,
Yeah, I
he's
don't know,
having
he was left
he's
alone
having
with his
anxiety.
thoughts.
It reminds me of Uncle Hank from Breaking Bad, where
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
has those moments where he's by himself alone with his thoughts.
Like when he realizes Walt is as Heisenberg. He's driving. He's like, ugh.
Like he needs something to do. He cannot be not doing something because otherwise he goes into like an anxious mode. Hold on, I wanted to get the name of this girl. One thing I thought was funny is was Tara. Tara. She's in the beginning. She's like asking about this girl. Like, did you talk to her or something? Remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, but I forget her name or who the girl was, or if she's ever been seen or mentioned. Or So just brought up.
Plus, she's probably dead now anyway.
I like how Abraham
Oh, yeah.
found a flail for me, but then it broke after
first
3
thing
swings.
That's
What-
how hard
what
he
was that?
swings.
What was that
I was like,
thing?
boss is definitely gonna like this.
Yeah.
One. It's like,
what
did this
happened to
happen?
it?
Yeah, I don't. What was it? It was just a pipe. What was it?
I have no idea. You think
It was
we'll
like
get
a pipe
inspired
attached to
and
some
actually
sort
make
of
one?
thing. It was some kind of wreckage, I think. Then we had this creepy part with Rick and the drunk guy.
Yes.
Oh my god, this guy is such a creep.
What?
He's definitely
He's
like
so likable. This guy.
he's. At first, I thought he was hitting.
You
on
have
Rick.
to be his friend,
I
Dexter.
know. At first, I was like,
Yeah,
You just have to be.
let's be friends.
it's like he has a
Kinda
front,
happy.
like the wife has a beard, and then when he gets drunk, he goes over to hey, Rick.
He's very aggressive.
It's like American Beauty.
He was basically trying to like shame Rick into having sex with him. That's kind of how it felt to me. And then it's revealed basically that he's like a I don't know. Carol like has this weird altercation with his kid,
Yeah.
and she realizes, okay,
With the cookie.
somebody's getting abused here.
Kid
But
stole
the
chocolate,
impression
right.
that I got was like, I think because this scene was so creepy with him and Rick, I thought that this guy was sexually abusing his son. That was the impression that I got.
No, I didn't
I know
get
that
that.
they're just going to have it be
He
like
mentioned this
he
before.
beats his wife.
Oxnard and I just thought it was, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This guy
Domestic.
creeped me out so badly in this scene with Rick that when all the stuff with his kid and Carol happened, I was like, "Oh my god, are they going to have it so that this guy's sexually abusing his son?" Because
Yeah. When we tried to
was so
record
creepy.
a review on Skype a few days ago,
Yeah.
but it got all messed up, and
I thought for sure you guys would be.
Dexter
with me
was
on
bringing
that.
this up, and me and Boss were just like, I don't know.
Like, that's where
I'm-
your mind went immediately?
That doesn't mean
Not
I was
just
like,
the-
yeah, awesome. I was disturbed. I'm not like Oxnard where he's like, not enough zombies are getting
Did anybody else get
blowjobs
that
in this.
thought?
Yeah.
Anybody else comments about that, maybe?
I mean, he gets right in his face with the
'Cause
most
he's a
creepy.
drunk.
I mean, this guy did a really good job, I gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was so
He's just putting
creepy.
He's
I was
just trying
like,
to be
he's a
threatening.
dead man.
Yeah.
Rick is gonna fucking kill
And he
him
puts
and
his
love
arm
it.
hand on his
Yeah, and
shoulder.
hitting him
and
and
Rick's
stuff.
like, should I rip his arm off and
Let's be
put
friends.
my gun in his face?
It's like, you can fuck my wife. I just want to watch.
yeah, Rick's getting... Yeah.
Rick's like,
He's like,
I'm
okay,
gonna
it's okay
kill
for
him.
me to kill him now.
Yeah.
I was going to do it anyway, but now I feel like it's a good thing.
Yeah, basically when Carol comes back and is like, she's like, oh,
Rick,
he's
you gotta
definitely
kill him.
hitting her. Because I can tell. I talked to the son. He's like, "Oh, did this kid tell you that that's happening?" And she's
Well, the
like,
kid
"I
asked
don't
for a
have-"
also
Yes, right. And you could see like it was the implication.
I also
was
find it
very
interesting
strong.
how Carol now just completely wants nothing to do with children, whereas before she was secretly teaching all these kids. But I guess in her mind, like that all went to hell,
I think it's because
and then she had to kill a kid.
that also right,
Yeah.
and also because she lost her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband was beat the shit out of her. He was horrible. He abused the daughter, and then the daughter was killed, and then she had to kill that little girl. She's just become, she's distancing herself emotionally from all that.
Now
so
she
I think
just
so
likes
she
to
doesn't feel the
cook.
pain. Huh?
She's just obsessed with cooking, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah. She gains 30 pounds.
Why does that kid love cookies so much?
He's really annoying.
It's an escape.
It's an escape from the,
They
from the
should've-
sex abuse.
Yeah.
They should have cast like a really fat kid. They probably wanted to, but they were like, no, you can't do that. You can't fat shame. So get a skinny little kid and make him want cookies all the time. 'Cause that's-
Yeah. If the fat kid wants cookies all the time, it's just going to become like a joke. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, what a surprise! Here comes Chubby. What do you want? Let me guess.
Well, just throw a cookie over there. Look, he'll chase it.
Yeah, get out of here. Whoosh! Throw a cookie out the window.
He jumps up like a dog, catches it in the air.
His reflexes are surprisingly fast, considering he's so huge.
All right.
And then you find out. Then in the beginning of this episode, I was like, "Oh my god, more emo bullshit with the journaling," and then this boring shit with Rick and this woman.
Yes.
Everybody's
The
walking
owl.
slowly, talking slowly. Oh, someone broke my statue. This never happens around here. I'll find out what's wrong. Let me ask some questions.
It's a slow day anyway. And so the
And
kid
then
broke this statue.
You find out that when he's talking to Carol, like, he has like all of this, I guess, energy and like confusion, anger, aggression, because of like what the dad does to his mom.
Was all
maybe
the
to him.
sugar from the cookies. Pent up energy.
Yeah.
Give that kid
So
something to do.
He breaks things, and
Right.
and so he broke the statue, obviously, and that's when it's revealed about
Okay.
the abuse.
That might be how he stays so fit then, after all those cookies.
He burns the
I'm just
calories
obsessed
off.
why they didn't put a fat kid there. That's offensive.
That's why, because it would have been too much of a joke. Oh my god. But yeah, so Oh, and then basically, then we lead back into what we were talking about before. Glenn starts beating the shit out of this guy.
Happens a few times. People get the shit beat out of him for, like, doing something wrong or leaving people behind.
Gotta pay the piper.
Piper gets paid. Who's going to pay him? Me? No. You.
You're doing it right.
That's right.
The guy's doing it wrong. Pays up.
Here's that weird cut. It didn't even cut from the Abraham scene. It cut from the revolving door scene to Tobin talking to Reg.
Bad editing this episode, I feel like. It was all over the place.
I don't know. Maybe I was just...
What do you think of that priest? Did we
so
talk about that?
Well, yeah.
Well, we're about to talk
that's
about
what we're
it.
about to lead into now, because what happens is Glenn catches the coward who got everybody fucked up, and then starts beating him half to death. Now they're driving back, and then it cuts to Maggie in the stairwell, and she's eavesdropping when Gabriel, I think is the priest's name, he comes in and starts talking to Deanna, the Congress lady, and saying, don't trust these Rick and his group. They're horrible people. They're evil. They've done things. It's unspeakable things.
Have the montage, Peter Jackson style montage.
Yeah. And then, you're like, this fucking asshole. What about him? He did just as, just as bad a thing as they've done. You know what I mean?
So why was he ripping out the pages from the Bible?
Because I think he's, like, lost...
But then at the
God,
end,
like
he gains it back then, because he's like, the devil is in these people. Like, you let the devil in. Like,
I don't know. He just uses it like that as how convenient.
I don't understand.
It's the devil. I don't know what his motivation is. I'm very confused by that.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
What's the point of him?
I'm confused by Rick with the gun holding. I'm confused.
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Carol.
And then so they're like, oh, okay.
Like,
thanks
to me,
for
Abraham
warning
makes the most sense.
Yeah, he's a kind of just your basic meat and potatoes guy. He likes to drink whiskey and beat up shit. He's an all-around good American.
I can relate to that.
And he's a big guy.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he takes many beers. He I'm a big man. I drink many beers, but still wearing it. Even though you're not wearing it. He shaves with like a sharpened chicken bone. He's a man.
Really?
He's a man.
That's what men do. They take chickens, kill them, pick the
use
bones,
their
and
bones.
They're going to
sharpen
shave
interesting
with whatever
ways.
they can find.
And the very last thing that happens is Glenn's pulling up and he's saying, "Help! Help!
Yeah.
Your son's dead!"
Right. Believe me, I didn't do it.
And that's happening
As she was just warned.
as she was just warned, like a second later.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the cliffhanger.
The end.
How do you want to do these comments?
Let's read them right now. Just go through them. Bang.
Just go boom,
Yeah.
bing,
bang
bang.
style.
All right.
We'll go in order. Me, Dexter, Oxnard.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, who comes after Dexter?
Me, Billy, Tobin.
What the hell
Tom.
episode was this?
13?
Yes. Forget.
I thought it was Spend.
That Spend is the one.
That we're about to watch?
No, Spend is the one. This one.
I'll just read.
These are
Oh,
comments from the
yeah,
last.
yeah. Okay,
See,
wait,
we're all over
I
the
get
place.
confused. I
just
forgot
gonna-
to
I'm
spend.
just gonna read
Can't wait till these
whatever-
shows are over.
I know.
I'm just gonna read whatever I have first.
Okay.
Ocularis73 says,
That's the longest one, by the way.
Carol seems to have lost all sympathy for children, and it kind of makes sense. She had her daughter ripped out of her life in the most excruciating way possible.
Kind of just saying what we
After having hoped for weeks that she might be alive, only to find out that she was already among the dead, then she had to kill the psycho girl who she was originally trying to protect. It's like she's saying, tough luck, kid, you either grow up fast or you die in this world, and I'm not holding anyone's hand anymore. But I still don't get her whole Betty Crocker routine. Now, if this group has been watching him for a while, then they would know that her behavior is out of character as we do.
Okay.
Rick's character.
This is the ramblings of a madman.
Thoughts on that first
I
paragraph?
don't even understand
No,
what's being said.
let me go. Let me keep going. Rick's
is a crazy
character is
person.
just a victim of poor writing. Who the fuck is he supposed to be anymore? He's flip-flopped so many times now that it's neither predictable nor endearing. I simply can't cheer for him at all. I would be okay if they killed him off, and the sooner the better.
Well-
let someone else be the so-called leader. Carol seems to have more ambition
Abraham.
at this point anyway. You can't pin the sheriff's star back on Rick. That was his past, and his
ending.
past is supposedly long dead. Walk Walking Dead. No, he didn't say that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
AMC doesn't have the balls to do anything so radical. They will drag this out
They killed
into
Beth.
perpetual
That was
boredom.
shocking.
Let's
Maybe
get
this
on
guy should
with
start his own
the-
YouTube channel.
There's a lot to say. Well, let's get on with the story already. Damn. I know you guys.
my
You know what?
God.
I hate things that just keep going on and on
Yeah,
forever
yeah.
without. You know, shit.
yeah.
I know you
don't
guys
stop, you
don't
don't
watch
stop.
The Talking Dead. It's
It's just
completely
too
pointless. And the highlight of every week is how today's episode they found some new
All right,
cool way to
all
kill
right.
a
That's
walker.
enough of
Makeup effects are no longer special, guys.
People are turning off the video.
All right, enough.
Woo, I can't make
Okay.
it.
Thank you for your comment. I agree, though,
Okay,
with Rick.
but the last thing-
Rick was the main character.
The last thing he says I like. He says, you guys are providing my best reason to keep watching the show. I know it will be painful, but we'll stick it out as long as you do. All 7 of us.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
hilarious.
There's the zinger.
We're not popular. Oh, and then he gives his pasta. Angel hair with light tomato sauce, fried eggplants, and
like
diced
fried
sausage.
eggplant.
What the hell was the pasta? I forgot all. What was
Angel
it?
hair.
At the end, we just started listing
Yes, what
pastas,
kind
and
of
we had a
pasta?
discussion on sauce.
yeah.
Much more thrilling than talking about the
Than the
You should just
episode.
talk about that.
Next.
You know what?
Well, I agree with him though about Rick because
Yeah.
Rick was the main character. He was like what this whole thing was about. I feel like he's hardly in it, and when he is, he's some lame, boring, brooding,
Let the sun shine on my head.
confusing,
Yeah.
wish-washy person.
Gun grabbing, tight pants wearing,
He's like
greasy herring.
I'm gonna do whatever I have to protect my family. It's like, it's like, am I a monster? That's all he wrestles with. But it's like,
What's funny is like you don't see the baby. You don't. Where's Carl?
you see the baby randomly, and every time I see the baby, somebody else has the baby.
Like if you want to instill like, oh, he's a family man, wants to protect his family. Show him with the interacting with the kids a little bit. That kid, Carl's becoming like a Pokemon nerd over there. They're gonna find him. He's gonna be like in a basement with a huge gut, surrounded by Doritos.
his hair is
playing
out of
video games.
control.
Where have you been, Carl?
He's just,
Charizard.
oh, we set up a land system for World of Warcraft. It's still working.
We're the only 3 on the server, but
Yeah.
Blizzard's out there somewhere.
We get all the drops.
Who's dotting me?
Nobody
I hate
steals.
Shadow Priest.
There's
Nobody
more.
steals our
Next
kills.
comment.
Oh,
Dexter.
I'm next. Hold on. All right. Crazy guy, you know. I actually thought that Forget was a pretty good episode. I understand everyone's complaints, but on its own, it's a pretty good episode of The Walking Dead.
Of what show?
The Walking Dead. Not a pretty good episode of television, just of The Walking Dead. With a lot of character focus. The complaining about the same things does feel repetitive. Is that a slam? Is that a slam on us?
You mother.
I
Hey!
think, no. Maybe I think he's talking about the characters
Oh,
in
the
the show
characters.
complaining
Oh.
about.
Oh,
the
You're
okay.
a great guy.
I thought he meant us complaining about
You asshole! Oh wait.
right.
No, he meant this.
I'll let
Ah,
it
I love that
slide.
guy.
If anyone disagrees with me, then get to me.
Love it.
I'm closing the channel.
The supposedly clever symbolism is just ham-fisted. This show can't stop ham-fisting the viewers, such as the letter A being the scarlet letter on Jessie and Rick. Yeah, there you go. It's all about as subtle as a brick to the head.
So
Agree. To their credit, it's about as clever as bargain bin writers can be, given they're still learning.
well, he keeps bringing that up.
That's because he's saying these writers aren't like seasoned writers. These are like their
But, like,
first
did he
foray into.
But they had seasoned writers before, and then
Well, Frank Darabont
oh, that's right. Yeah, they switched everything
developed
over. Right?
the show, yeah,
Yeah.
and then everything switched at some point. You can,
Okay.
and it's clearly changed. It's the writing is not nearly as good. The show just isn't as good.
Okay.
If the show was limited to like 10 episodes a year, like Game of Thrones, we would have a lot more focused series. I agree with that. And the show used to have smaller seasons.
Yeah,
I
make
think.
it 10 episodes.
Yeah,
Why do we need
condense
this?
it? I mean,
Yeah.
they're dragging it the fuck out, and that's why you get these fucking filler episodes that are boring. As
Remember, like
shit.
back in the day, like Batman in the '60s, they had like 50 episodes in a season, stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Imagine doing that today.
It should be more like British. Well, not every British series, but many of them, like the episodes, the
slamming the British.
seasons are like no, because some of them like EastEnders or whatever show's been on for ages and ages. But some of the series they're like 3 episodes a season or 6 episodes a season. There's only a few seasons of them. What's next?
Donna Galloway.
There you go.
Hello, longtime listener, first-time commenter.
Oh, welcome.
Christ, what?
Sound like an English girl.
Christ,
Christ.
what a fucking cunt I sound. Anyway, you should be... Oh, fuck. You should be reading this. All right. Oh.
That's New
Can I,
Zealand.
can I just do New Zealand? Let me do it.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Do an English one.
Yeah.
Okay. I say rather. I say.
It's a perfect thunder cunt
Carol,
accent.
What a thunder cunt. I meant to reply to the insults last week, but forgot. Can you tell? I loved how calm evil she was at that kid. Made even worse by the god-awful twincest she was. Twincest.
He's losing his mind. What's twinset mean?
Twincet?
guess
I think
her
it's an
outfit?
outfit she was wearing. Daryl really needs to give her a pearl necklace to complete the...
Oh my god.
What? Stepford Wives look. Also, did you notice how, like, all of a sudden, Rick's moody, gravelly voice disappeared as he seems to settle in? Disconcerting, rather. As for pasta,
Now back to the important part.
I usually listen to the show in bed. Totally impossible to get to sleep when you start talking about food. You made me hungry.
Horngry.
Horny and hungry. Okay.
As opposed to hangry. It's like,
My top
angry,
pasta
hungry.
sauce tip. You read it. I can't.
Bolognese.
My top pasta sauce tip when I make... what? Bolognese?
That's what I'm saying.
Bolognese.
Bolognese. What's
Oh my
that?
God, that's meat sauce.
Yeah, bolognese.
I just
Man.
call it meat sauce.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
We're from New
I call it
Jersey,
bolognese.
right?
Rate the carrots a squeeze.
Most
stealthy
people call it
squeeze.
gravy here. for
Extra
some
into
reason.
my kids because I'm a bastard mother like Carol, except probably won't tie my kid to a tree if they piss me off when the zombies come. Probably great show. Cheers, chaps.
Thanks.
Thanks
And then-
for commenting.
and then
You
she
you
means
made
accept,
Oxnard to start
Made
foaming
my-
at the mouth.
You made my brain broke. All right, next. Oh, actually,
next.
hold on.
Did a crazy guy you know comment twice?
Well, you commented first.
Oh, he came back. Yeah,
He's back.
he's back, guys.
He's got some more to say. You want me to do it?
Well, I thought we were going in rotation.
Yeah.
Came back here for an update. Holy shit, the new episode was amazing. That revolving door scene was so tense it actually triggered a lot of anxiety in me just watching it because of how claustrophobic I am. Poor Noah, poor Glenn.
How claustrophobic it am.
It am, that's right.
Damn.
How claustrophobic it am.
All right, do a Amazing Larry. He's back with a vengeance.
I watched Noah die and felt nothing.
That is a vengeance.
Okay.
Maybe they've killed too many characters off lately for me to care anymore. Or maybe he was just a boring character. I have a question for you guys. How do you predict they will eventually end the show? What would be a satisfying conclusion in each of your opinions?
I like when a lot of people die and crazy shit happens.
I told you before that you find an underground bunker and the society's built up.
Oh,
underground.
yes. Massive twist.
Like they find the president. There's like a secondary White House.
Yeah, aliens.
Shadow government, the real president
It's
is
the
still
Hollow
alive.
Earth.
I need
They find the
aliens,
entrance.
demons, president, together,
Werewolves.
plotting.
I think Rick falls in love with a zombie, and then he goes crazy and starts to murder everybody so that they can just be alone together. That's my guess.
Next.
Echo Argo. Once again, they kill off another black character. Rest in peace, Buttons.
Get it?
yeah.
Horse. That was good.
Is that racist?
No.
I just read it.
Job 187. The first season of The Walking Dead could compete with any other show out there. Now this series just feels like meh. I'm starting to think that it might be inherent to the genre. How long can you exploit the thrills of the zombie apocalypse before it becomes stale? By now, clearing zombie horrors is as exciting or exiting as picking one's belly button, in my humble opinion.
This is as exiting as exiting.
Next. Thoughts, comments to that?
Right. I slightly agree.
Creepy Sesame Street was brought to you this week by the letters A and W. I think Satcha flipped because of their bull's leg.
Sacha.
Bob, anyone? Remember him?
Yeah, that was a good comment. I
Claire
liked that. That
Gray!
makes sense.
Because I think we were confused.
Thanks,
Like,
Claire.
why is
She
he
asked about the
flipping out
leg.
when he's talking about asking for a leg of
boar's
a
leg.
board
Yeah.
leg?
It kind of makes sense when
Because
you...
Bob's legs were
Yeah,
eaten.
that
Yeah.
now it does make sense.
Yeah,
Yes, thank
that's
you
a
for
good-
that's
that
really
is a
good
good-
actually.
We need
Thanks,
intelligent
Claire.
people to comment.
Right?
Also, thanks, Claire. It's been a long time.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? How's Mr. Gray?
I think she was.
Did you come in last week?
I think
I'm
so.
losing my, I
I don't
can't remember
think
if it
so.
was last week or
I don't
this
think
week.
she-
I don't remember who you guys are anymore.
Yeah.
Neither do I. I don't know who I am.
I've lost it weeks ago and loving it. Completely out of my mind.
Who's next?
Having the time of my life.
Sildari or the inventor?
The inventor?
I don't want to read the inventor, so you read it.
Yeah, so...
Give Oxford the
God.
long ones. Don't read it then. Read another one.
I'll read
No.
it then. I'll read
I'm
it.
about
'cause
to
it's
read
long.
it.
All right, fine.
Let him read it.
I didn't hate this episode as much as you guys, possibly because we had to endure such boring-ass ones recently. The two openers of this second season spring to mind. At least with the new characters, there was an added air of tension and mystery mixed with a few zombie kills. I do, however, agree that the acting, writing, or direction, or all of the above, left a lot to be desired. My, quote, willing suspension of disbelief bubble was burst several times, mainly because of Rick's odd behavioral patterns.
Yeah, really.
The suddenness of the kiss, the way he went for his gun in a fit of jealousy. I mean, one minute we are to assume he's head over heels in love, and the next he's planning to take over his new love's apparently safe town using extreme prejudice, with no doubt includes killing the husband.
That's the longest sentence you expected. You did not expect it to be that long, did you?
Are we to assume that Rick is now mad? Talking of mad, is Carol a psychopath or just a top-notch survivalist?
Yes.
It's now at the stage that even if I was a close and trusted member of her group, I wouldn't sleep too well knowing that I had failed to pass her the salt earlier at dinner. We also got no doubts that Sacha is as mad as a box of frogs. Perhaps this episode should have been called Insane. Perhaps this is all just a settling in phase that our heroes have to experience? Oh, just settling in phase.
Yeah.
A sort of detox from the wild. They'll be fine in a few episodes. Then again, it's probably just shitty writing, directing, and confused acting. Buh. Pasta is cyclical for me. I start with spaghetti that become more adventurous over the year with shapes and sauces before missing shapes.
I'm getting adventurous with the shapes.
Before missing spaghetti again with plain
Elbow
tomato
this week.
or cheese sauce.
I went to Romantic Boutique.
I think
and
we
got
have
some
one
pasta.
more.
Sildari says, "Oh God, yes, it's time for another STS The Walking Dead review." Covers himself in filth and eats his neighbor. Let it begin.
All right.
Yeah, we got weird listeners. Let us know if
great
us
listeners.
reading your comments even does anything.
You know, Sildari, your neighbor could have been another.
We basically just use it as like an
listener.
exercise to read out loud, I think.
To show how bad we are at reading?
I guess. All right, now we're
next
going to watch
episode.
last night's episode, which was March 22nd. This episode you'll be hearing next was called Try.
Where is the girl I love? All in all, the girl that I love, she is gone, she is gone.
Well, hello
Well,
again.
we're back after watching the show.
Wow,
What did you guys think?
Oh!
It's awful.
Boss didn't like it.
That was not good either. That was not a good... Again, could have been condensed to 20 minutes. I feel like.
How so,
Started
Dexter?
with the Rick fight.
Let's hear it. Rearrange the episode for me.
Cut out half of the show.
Okay, what parts would you cut out?
All right. The Carl scenes dragged out.
Let's
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
the Carl scene.
Okay.
Carl's should have been dead.
He's out in the woods. He's following this girl who...
Yeah. We think it could be an interesting lead, this girl.
Yes.
She's just running.
She's going out
I just
there.
run.
What do you do out here? Same thing you do.
Slow motion running, and I'm like, they're running to the thing she leaves the place for, right?
No.
Like, she doesn't just go out here and run.
Just dicks around in the woods.
You could
dream
run
it.
in the town.
Right. No, but they dream about being out here again.
Right.
In the
It's
forest.
their world.
We're just
Living in there.
it.
Yeah.
She has a knife. It was her mom's. Carl thinks it's a cool knife.
Carl scares her.
See,
But
now writers, listen.
He's also afraid of her.
My ending for the Carl weird girl scene was she just
That's what it said in the script.
She just randomly stabs him. That's what Boss wrote in.
Okay.
That's a good ending.
I
to
like
it.
your knife. Thanks.
Boom.
That's my mom's.
Sorry,
sharp it is.
and then stab.
Like, did her mom have this knife before
That's
everything
intriguing.
went badly?
You could have made the girl like really weird. Like
She is really weird.
Well, no, I mean like really weird. Something weird with the knife.
Like she eats her own hair.
Like she stabs kids.
Something. Yeah, she has like trichotillomania. That's what
you
it's
go.
called. It's when you
Yeah.
pull out your hair and eat it.
Nice.
All right. Well, the episode starts with Trent Reznor singing.
Let's start with this. They're all sitting in the living room, Aiden's family.
Let's remember
and they
him.
pull out the running
Like
mix.
the gentle soul he was.
Run mix, yes.
They just sit there in the room and listen to this Trent Reznor song. What kind of stupid horse shit was that?
I guess to remember, maybe the son played that all the time.
I was like,
remember how we
blown
hated
away at
this
how
song?
stupid that was. And they're sitting there crying while this industrial rock song plays. I was like so confused. Then oh my god. Then Satya again.
Satya's back.
She's in a panic.
She's on offense.
She runs out into the woods. And Michonne and
she can't stand this
Rosita,
complacency.
She can't stand the music that's playing.
That's it.
Like,
She
I gotta
heard
get
Trent
out of here.
Reznor,
I hate
and he's like,
Nine
what
Inch
the
Nails.
fuck? It makes me want to kill everything, so that's what I'm going to do. Squirrels, picture frames, always to the back of the head. That's her signature move.
Yeah, apparently that's the thing
Back
that
of
she
the head.
does. We should know that,
Nobody
right?
else does that.
Yeah, cut to her killing a zombie through the side of the head, so
Right.
immediately that ruined it for me.
Probably wasn't Sasha then.
Right.
Satya.
Fucking stupid.
Satya.
He's
Satya.
so stupid.
Also,
Who are
wait,
these
guys.
fucking idiots who put it together?
Guys,
what
wait.
are they thinking?
I just want to hear Boss rant.
Do they watch it? Do they watch it when they're done and think, wait, why did we do that? No, I don't fucking understand.
But guys,
Yeah.
W.
W. Live.
Yeah, we're just gonna see endless W's.
Ham fisting, yes. We talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
More ham fisting. I'm sure if we listened to whatever Trent Reznor was singing there, it was something ham-fisted in her face. Oh, we gotta survive.
Your son is dead.
Your son is not coming back. He might come back as a zombie,
And
but that's it.
You already know exactly what's gonna happen in the finale.
What's gonna happen, boss?
This is exactly what's gonna happen. Tensions are gonna go.
Tensions are high.
Yeah, even higher. They're gonna almost
Even
get
higher.
into a fight, and then these W people are gonna show up, and it's gonna fucking end. That's what the finale's gonna be. I'm absolutely positive.
Now, let's talk
Diana's
about-
just gonna start going, no.
So they're gonna have to group.
civilization.
They're gonna have
She
to
lights her own hair on fire.
fight the W people together. That's the fucking stupid result.
Okay, what do you
That
think
we're
these
gonna have to
W
wait
people are
a
like?
year to see.
Because I'm thinking like
Well,
Mad
they're
Max.
clearly crazies because Daryl, who left on his own but is with the other guy.
No, he left with the motorcycle in the very last episode, very first shot. He leaves, and behind him was a truck following him.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay, I missed
Yeah.
that. I forgot. Okay, I thought it was just him on his own.
So
And
that
then
pays
they're
off
looking
a whole
for-
episode later.
Yeah. And they see a light in the distance. 2 days later, they get there.
Right.
And then they see that something just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dismembered walker or body parts around. And
I thought it was Waldo. I thought he was finally
Yeah.
found.
You're going to find his little hat and glasses.
No
on
wonder
the
he's
ground.
always hiding. Because bad shit goes down.
They'll never find me in this crowd. Then they follow a trail to somebody who had been tied up to a tree, a young woman,
Some
who
nude
was
woman.
eaten alive, and now she's a walker, and she of course has a W carved into her head. And Daryl just kills her, puts her out of her misery, and then nobody asks anything about these fucking letters.
Yeah.
Rick doesn't say anything like, "What's the A about?" Nobody says, "Why are there W's on walkers all over
Yeah,
the place?"
Daryl
Because
coulda-
they've obviously seen. I don't understand why is nobody asking this
Yeah,
question.
what's the guy's name? The other guy?
I can't
With
remember.
Daryl?
I think you know why. Daryl's illiterate. He doesn't know. He just thinks it's a
Criss-cross,
squiggly
criss-cross.
line.
Somebody put two uncompleted triangles next to each other upside down.
It's that shape that's in front of the internet. www. That.
Oh yeah, in front of the internet.
Well, yeah, he
remember
coulda-
what that
He could have
was?
easily gone to the guy. Have you seen this before?
Why is there a W carved into its
Do you
head?
know what this means?
What is that about? Weird. He could have at least commented on it.
Like the guy made a face like, oh, but it was either because he was shocked by the face of the woman, or he was shocked by the W. We don't know. Don't bother telling us. Instead, cut to Carl in a tree with a girl.
But I mean, apparently these things are everywhere.
Right.
Okay, in this area. You're gonna tell me this guy's been out? He goes. His job is to go out there, be in this environment, and to find people. You're gonna tell me he hasn't seen? You know what I mean? Like one of these W's before.
They have to
All
have
Daryl has
seen
to
them
do
all
is
the
like,
time.
"Oh my god, have you seen this before?" And then the guy would either be shady about it and say no, but clearly he knows something, or he would be genuinely like confused, or he would be like, yes, and it's this.
Either they all know what it is, and the audience are just not letting the audience in on it,
Yeah.
and they're not showing parts where they're talking about it, or really no one's brought it up.
So that's what I'm saying. That's
was only one time.
unbelievable. It would be somebody has to bring it up.
I think 2 episodes
and somebody
ago,
denies it at least.
2 or 3 episodes ago, they were meeting, remember, outside the town, and they see a zombie, and someone says, "What is that? Looks like a W." That's like the only time they've referenced it.
Let's never bring
They
it up
did?
again.
Yeah.
Like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah.
That's the only time I remember.
Let's never talk about it
Who do you
ever
think the
again.
W people are?
I don't even
Because
care
I imagine, I really do imagine, like Mad Max, like Road Warrior looking guys riding around in like some custom
I hope
vehicle,
so.
and they're
I
crazy.
hope so. Yeah,
That would be cool.
it would.
But it's probably
I
gonna be
would
something,
like something
weird.
cool.
Remember the first
to
time we saw
happen.
Abraham, Eugene, and the girl at the end
The
of one episode?
The weirdest
Weirdest
group ever
reveal.
assembled.
I thought it was a joke the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
A stripper, a ginger sergeant, and a fucking hillbilly
With
with
a
a
mullet.
I seriously, that was before I read the comics, and I thought Eugene was like basically gonna it was a serial killer. That was my guess.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, if you listen back to the, I think
He's like a Jeffrey Dahmer type. You know?
Yeah,
that
we
was
need-
like right at the
he
beginning of the
eats
season,
pieces.
right?
That's
This
what we
season?
need. We need
Or the
like a
season
serial
before?
That
killer
was like
character.
the end of
Season 4?
a season, I think. Yeah.
All right, long ago.
We need a serial killer character who just likes not being known, but still being one of the productive quotes.
Daryl?
member.
What happened?
We need
like
a serial
killer guy.
Oh yeah.
That would have been cool. They don't know what it is.
I keep thinking, oh, it's going to go here. It's going to go here, like the season to like this point of where the comics went, and it's just like by the time it gets to where it could have been a long time ago already,
Yeah, it's over.
I have no interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for this
and
big thing
nobody's-
you keep
well,
talking about.
They're waiting. I know exactly
What are
it's
you
gonna
doing,
happen.
Dexter?
It's gonna.
God,
It's my fault.
You
It's my
complain
fault.
about free Steam games I
I'm
introduce
writing
you guys to.
people at the show. I'm in touch with Chris Hardwick, who knows people on the show,
yeah.
and I'm like, drag it out, man, drag it out, and he's like, yeah, totally.
Well, I hope it leads up to something good. All right, what else? Other interesting stuff. Sacha, she's
Fuck Sasha.
All right, fuck
Fuck her.
Sacha.
I think she.
Michonne is struggling with things.
yeah. She
Well, no,
wants to
she
kill some
starts
zombies too.
that part. That's when I was like, oh, that's right. I used to be a cool character, from
Right,
the
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Because she's watching Sacha like kill all these zombies, and then she's having flashbacks to all the cool beheading she did, and then the last shot of her in the hood with her
Yes,
brother. That was one was her brother, the other one was her
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The good old days.
Sacha doesn't want to be helped up. She doesn't need help.
She's a bitch.
By the way, that
Being a
was the
bitch.
last episode of season 2 too, when she showed up looking cool.
Yes.
So everything cool is 2 seconds in
Saving-
the last fucking episode.
Saving one of the most annoying.
Fuck you, Walking Dead.
Yeah, no, it's true. I'm telling you. I know what I've been waiting for this entire season is going to happen in like the last 30 seconds.
definitely. Less than that.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10 seconds
Yeah.
tops of it.
All right. Well,
I have a feeling like the last words are going to be like of the episode are going to be
What's the W?
Well.
Yeah.
look who's here.
Like
What do we have here?
they're about to fight each other
Yeah.
with melee
Or not
weapons,
even, it'll
and
just
then
be
they
like-
they freeze, turn,
Yeah.
and there's a group of
Or
crazies.
this is what it's going to be. It's going to be like Rick and someone are like having a stand
nose to nose.
Me? Me? You mean me? Me?
Okay.
Me? and then it's gonna be you're gonna hear a voice off screen. Well, what's going on? And then it's gonna be like panning back, and you just see like legs and like a weapon of some kind. And just
Willie's
cuts to
back.
black.
And a dick flops out.
Yeah.
Willie,
Cut the crap.
Willie the
Missing.
dick.
Let's talk about Rick and the drunk guy fight.
Yeah.
So Rick goes up to what's her name, Lisa,
Jesse.
Jesse. Jesse.
You were close. You were
Yeah,
close.
there's S's. Those are the same.
Jesse.
Octavia.
Jesse.
Hey yo. Hey
Oh, I'm in love with you. Jesse.
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 I'm a man and I'm married.
Would you do this for anybody else?
Jesse.
Well, first Rick he has this moment where he's staring at a balloon. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Drunk guy.
Did you hear what you just said?
There's
What
a
is
moment.
this show become?
Yeah, I
That's
know,
what he-
exactly.
So there's a moment where
He's
it's
a
nighttime and Rick is staring at a balloon. And
Walking
the
Dead.
writing is so
The
prolific.
guy says something to him.
Symbolism.
Keep walking.
No, the guy, yeah. So the
Dead.
guy, naturally, as anyone would do, comes in and is like, Rick, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Keep walking. Oh.
And it just showed he had the gun on his side, so like the guy didn't get to see the gun.
Took everything Rick had not to pull the trigger.
Then Rick later on goes to Jessie, and she has her horrible art there, and he's like, "Oh, we have to leave." She
Not
brings
a
up
scratch on her, by the way. Not a bruise.
maybe he only like hits her thighs. Like he pokes her like really hard.
Right? He just punches her shoulder.
No, I said armpits.
Oh yeah.
He punches her armpit.
He's tickling her under there. Very aggressive tickling.
She's like, she comes up with the idea, like, can't you just put him in jail? Which is something we were saying, like, Rick just wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Because he's talking to
like,
Deanna at the graves.
You were like, yeah, you're a sheriff, a constable.
Yeah, no, because he's talking to Deanna at her son's grave.
Like, you could so easily build a jail.
And he's just like, it's either kill him or this doesn't end.
Right.
And then it's just like,
she wants to release him.
You're a sheriff. Just why does it have to be death or nothing?
Right.
I don't understand. How have you forgotten these simple laws?
Chain him to a fence. That's what I'd do.
I could understand.
Like a dog.
You make it house arrest or something like that.
I mean, I could understand if somebody else, a different character who doesn't have the law background that Rick has, saying these things. You know what I mean?
else could we do?
Well, his law background is now in question for me. I don't think he ever was a cop.
I mean, my God, what kind of horrible, corrupt cop
Yes,
was he?
he was.
I think he woke up from the coma.
Stealing a pack of gum, huh?
Prison's full. Gotta kill him.
I think
Prison's probably.
he woke up from the
Prison's
coma.
full of bodies.
Do we still have a prison?
You mean the execution pit?
Yeah, he woke up from the
Chief
coma in
likes
the
it when
beginning.
we kill him.
Something in his brain went haywire. He thought he was a cop.
He
showed
woke up and he first said, "Kill them all."
and then everyone around him was like, he thinks he's a cop. Okay, don't upset him. Let him think he's a cop.
I mean, what harm is it really going to do? The world's over, so what does it matter if he thinks he's a sheriff?
I smell a zombie apocalypse coming, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Carl was too young to know any different. His daddy wasn't a cop.
So, finally, Rick goes,
1-1.
after that little thing, she goes inside, says, Rick, you have to leave. She closes the garage. Rick goes outside. He's looking around. Kid's walking a dog. He thought he was holding a rifle.
Sees the balloon again.
The balloon triggers something.
Yeah.
And he rushes back in and
like, it's too
makes
nice
it clear
here.
to her. She says, like, your son asked for a gun to protect you, which she starts crying. Hilarious drunk shows up.
Yeah.
No, but before that, when they're talking, he's like, if he does this, he's already killed you. Come with me, and you'll be safe.
Just say yes.
And then behind her, there's like a little thing on the mantle that says live.
Live, yeah.
The whole time. Oh my God. While he's like, you don't want to die. And then a shot of her, live. Behind, oh my God. I was like, who's writing this? Whoever's writing, they're like, oh my God, this is so fucking good. This is the best fucking thing I've
call
ever
set
written.
design. Tell him we need a little thing that says live. It's gonna be
Yes.
perfect.
Commission
The
a craftsman.
juxtaposition of what Rick is telling her, and then what you see the audience sees behind her. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Can we frame a picture? Just text. Go with Rick. Put it right there.
Yeah.
You think we can do that? You think the department can handle that?
Yeah, I want a sign behind Rick that says "safety" with an arrow pointing to his head.
Oh man, drunk shows up.
The worst actor I've ever seen in this show.
I think he plays it all right. I
Rick,
mean,
what are you doing here?
it was really fun. I
What
was
are you
laughing.
saying?
We were saying like he shows up with a lampshade on his head, his pants around his ankles.
Oh my God! You want to be friends?
Happy New Year! Every day's New Year for
He's
me.
got like 4 bottles of liquor in each hand.
Juggling vodka. Tim, you showed up to the hot tub. Bottle of vodka in each hand. Fake chest hair taped to your chest. Hair in a beehive. Asking for a bunch of prostitutes. Is that right? Aspects of it are Life at Times of Tim. You should watch
Great
it.
show.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Not on HBO Go for some reason.
That's so good.
Oh man, that was a great show.
They get into a big fight. Slams against the wall. They flip over a table. Cut to a window, which looked nice until you throw a body through it.
Got to look at that for about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Then I feel like we were talking. I kept waiting for the window to not break, and we were joking that the camera just pans to the right, and you see Rick and the guy down all the way down the street,
like
fighting,
like 40 yards away.
it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Remember in
Anybody-
Space Ghost when like Moltar's Space Ghost would fight? It was
Anybody notice their Christmas tree farm?
Christmas tree farm
Yeah,
with the
next
graves.
To the
Yeah,
graves.
right by the
Yeah.
graves.
I'm happy it's
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Graves exist.
Christmas is a time for remembering everything horrible. Oh my God! Oh, and then you come back from the commercial, and some of the most confusing editing I've seen to date in
Well,
this
the thing
series.
is, they show Sacha up in the bell tower.
Now she's back in the
they
tower.
never showed them coming back, so I assumed she was still out there.
Yeah, me too.
So I thought,
Oh,
she...
yeah.
And
What the
so
hell?
then she looks to the left, and you see the wall, and it's like, oh, okay, that's when she is. But when they come back...
Right.
and you hear you hear screaming from the town.
Yeah.
which,
Yeah.
you can hear what from her perspective, and then And then she kind of looks at the crosshairs, like, towards the town, and you see nothing but trees. She can't see over the fence into the town. And then cut to Reg, Reg's face. And then another shot of a close-up of a face, bloodied. And then Diana's face moving. And then it was just mass confusion.
I think
I guess...
They showed Sasha just because... They wanted to put in your head like, oh, she's going to shoot him, trying to build tension.
I honestly thought they were going to do that for a second. I thought all of a sudden they're like rolling around on the. I think they were trying to be clever. And the guy was on top of Rick, and so I was waiting for his head.
You know how like in Better Call Saul, you think one thing's going to happen, and then the opposite happens, and it's brilliant. I think they were trying to do that, but it fell flat and confused people.
What happens is Diana shows up and just says stop, and everybody stops. Okay, I don't understand that.
Yeah, Rick just gets up, and the drunk guy's, I guess, off to the side. You don't see him anymore. Now it's just Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the ground. He's just on the ground.
Yeah,
but he wasn't unconscious.
Oh, no, well, he had him in like a chokehold.
But they didn't show him like passing out.
No, they didn't. And then...
You could at least cut to him like stumbling up and like standing back with the group.
Yeah.
I think Rick should have beat him up so much more easily.
Then Rick starts threatening him like, oh, if you touch her, I'm going to kill you. I was like, this was pretty much an even fight.
Yeah, then he points the gun at them.
Yeah. He just throws all his cards on the table, and then he's like, you got to be careful about who you let in here, and all this stuff, and she's like, I'm beginning to understand that now. And he's like, me?
Yeah.
You're talking about me? Me? And it's like, yeah, you don't look crazy right now, Rick, dripping with blood and waving a gun around, screaming,
It looked comical.
Oh my god. And then Michonne knocks him out as he's going off on this tangent about how they need to start living in the real world, which does make sense.
You're too complacent. You guys were doers. You guys aren't doers.
He's basically saying, like, you had your shot at running things, now it's done. And he's basically trying to say, like me and my group are gonna be running things now,
right?
But Michonne isn't having it.
Well, Michonne, I think, is doing that in the hopes that that play will.
That's like damage control.
Right. Because if Rick was allowed to keep going, like everyone is gonna get fucked, and they're gonna throw him out or something.
Yeah.
And that cut the credits.
End of episode.
Somehow it ended there.
How many fucking episodes are left now?
I think one. This was the penultimate
shitty ass finale.
One more dragged out episode.
With maybe five.
This episode is called Try. The next one is called Conquer. Last one of the season.
The titles of these episodes make absolutely no sense.
Try. What does that mean? The title. Try.
Spend.
Let's work it out.
Yeah,
okay. Who tried to do something? Technically, doesn't
I guess
every show involve people trying things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sasha
so what's the most
to get away? Michonne
try.
and Rosita were trying to keep her.
Okay.
Rick was trying to help Jessie. And then the other guy was trying to kill Rick.
Carl was trying to get laid.
Yeah, Carl was trying to get jerked off in
that
the tree.
Guy's trying to stay drunk.
Oh, I'm dreaming of the forest.
They were trying
Let's
to
hide
run.
The tree.
They tried to write a good episode.
Yes.
I don't know.
I tried not to throw something.
We're not being too harsh, are we?
No.
Okay. Boss punches me. Try this.
Not at all.
I've never believed Rick. Like, Rick has never had like less conviction in his words than when he was like covered in blood after basically a draw in a fight, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you if you touch her again." He looked worse than the guy he was fighting.
Why didn't
now throwing the alarm clock at the zombie? What is that?
Oh, it's called pointless.
Well, I have a question
Utterly
for Dexter.
Pointless? Yes, boss.
Does Rick bang Jessie in the comics? I don't see this as a spoiler, even if it happens next episode. It's not going to happen.
I honestly do not remember. I don't think so.
Well, they should have had that.
I don't even remember in the comics if it's like there's a romantic. Oh, maybe there is. Oh no, actually, I think in the comics it was like she's coming on to him.
Okay,
like big time.
One thing we forgot to mention is
does happen. Like what like with that relationship and like the guy in the town and Rick has to like take action there.
Okay.
That happens in the comics, but
what was this guy's name?
Aiden.
No, that was the guy who's dead.
I forget.
The coward?
The coward in the revolving door.
Scaredy cat and Magoose.
The revolving door caper? He comes back. He's doing a video thing there. Deanna's like watching the tape, seeing if he's alive. I think she kind of assumes like he is lying or something.
You kind of got that sense.
I don't know. Deanna, I'm still like...
I can't get a read on who she believes here. You see, like, the guy's telling his bullshit story, and then Glenn's telling Rick the truth.
Yeah. Right.
But then nothing ever really... I was expecting, this is going to come to a head at this episode, but then
that's what I was expecting too.
but
this is
they
how
don't
we're
bring it
gonna
up.
divide.
And Glenn confronts the scaredy cat guy, and then he's like, "You're not going out ever again. You're not going out by yourself. You're not going out with anybody. You're not going out." And there's like, "You threatening me? No, saving your life."
He stares at you.
Yeah.
Walks away.
Glenn
Walk
always
away.
looks sad.
Walk away.
Glenn always looks sad.
I'm just where do they keep all the tapes? I want to see that. Where are they finding all these tapes?
I mean, they have a nanny
Do they
cam,
reuse
but they
the
don't
tapes?
have a
There's
camera.
only a finite amount of
They have so
tapes.
many video...
No, they raided a camera store.
Yeah, but even a camera
They
store.
did?
Yeah, they said that when the guy is recruiting them and he's
But they
showing
only
them
have
the pictures.
shitty camera?
Well, he used the shitty camera and he couldn't develop the film properly. That's what we were talking because we were
I
talking
know,
about
that's
how
why
we
I'm
should have
bringing
shown
that up
them a
again
video.
because they have so many video cameras.
Yeah, show a video.
They got the nanny cam too, is what I'm saying.
That could have been a video. They would have to show like the wall with walkers and then like the town, because if you just show a video of like a nice town, you could have been like, well, this is from before everything went down.
Can't they recruit with like the nanny cam or something? Like, here's our town. Here's a videotape of it right now.
Look, this person's beating his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to do something about that.
Yeah, wait, yeah. So they know that's going on. They just let it slide because he's a surgeon.
Yeah, she said right. So
I want to see this guy surgeon.
I thought it would get better, but he's a surgeon and he saved lives. All I see is he's drunk.
wife.
No, but like
As he's cutting a guy open.
I'm angry at you because I'm bisexual and I'm confused. I want to bang Rick. I hate myself.
if he's drunk all the time,
He does surgery like that.
What are you doing?
is it like Flight? You ever see Flight?
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but isn't that the thing? Like he was drunk and he saved everyone on the plane.
Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah, he was drunk the morning he does it, and he pulls this crazy move, and like they and it saves the plane. He basically like flies and lands the plane upside down, and then but then
I mean, it was upside down, and
the plane he
landed the plane
flipped
upside
the plane upside down. Yeah, because it was like he's like starts rolling the plane.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It's really good, but it's basically about like alcoholism and drug addiction, and he's an alcoholic, and he can't control himself, and then he becomes like like the media is hounding him, but then it turns out like there's an investigation now because of this toxicology report, and then it's somebody you should just watch. It's really good, but that's essentially what it's.
And at the end, is it proven that because of the alcohol, that's the reason he saved everyone? Because it gave him courage juice,
Dutch courage? No, it's not even about that anymore.
Is it based on a
about
true
the character.
story? Or
No.
Okay.
I know of.
I gotta say too, this tree trunk is the stupidest place to hide. If a zombie sees you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You are fucked.
We were joking like, oh, there's humans over here, and then they're just like, blah, and then you're trapped. What are you gonna do? You got your mama's knife.
Trapped.
That ain't gonna help.
And
you.
it's not like they can't reach you.
Right.
You're right there.
Yeah.
It's a huge gap in this tree trunk. Two kids are hiding in it. You think a walker can't stick his face
it's a
in
good
there?
hiding spot, but you're fucked if they see you. So what's the point?
And we never see. Oh no, we do see Carl again because Rick pushes him away.
Right.
That guy though, who was the husband of Jessie, that guy was like,
he might be my favorite character.
This is my chance. This is my big breakout performance. And he was overdoing it so much.
I find him endlessly
hilarious.
entertaining.
What are you doing?
Oh, also during the fight, you see like Jessie tries to get involved and he like hits her away, but then Rick does the same thing to Carl.
Yeah, he doesn't like smack him.
They
There's
didn't
no,
put
like,
in the punch
smacking
sound effect?
effect.
Right, that's the
he
difference.
Just kind of shoves him off.
Dad!
We forgot to mention that Scaredy Cat, not Aiden.
Not Aiden.
No, Aiden's
Scaredy
betrayer.
Cat.
Let's just call him not Aiden.
Not
Scaredy Cat.
Aiden. Yeah.
He
All right,
has
not
the
Aiden.
gun in the bucket.
Yeah, in the bucket.
Which during that scene, I was laughing because I thought it was childlike hands. Remember?
Oh my god, that guy has little girl hands. I seriously thought it was back to a scene with Carl and the girl was digging something
I thought
up.
the girl was taking out something. A bunch of alarm clocks.
And then it was this guy. I was like, no wonder he's a coward. He's got little coward hands.
I mean,
Can't even jerk off properly.
what else? Anything else?
No.
No, nothing else. Disappointingly, nothing
Turn it
else.
off.
Maggie, she just seems to like
She's useless.
she's here and
She
there.
wasn't in this episode at all.
She stood
The baby?
somewhere.
I don't know what's happening to the baby. For all I know, is alone in a room
was on the
crying
handycam.
for days.
What I don't understand is
Oh, that's right. That looked like the weirdest thing. I had no idea what I was looking at. I thought it was a picture, and it was like moving. I was like, do they have holograms
What's a moving
now?
picture?
No,
That's
but
weird.
here's my
No, I
thing.
thought it was like a hologram.
The last episode ends
GIF.
with Maggie.
It's a little GIF monitor.
No, the last episode ends with Maggie overhearing what the priest was saying, and then in this,
This episode
Yeah, that was
And
like in this
New
episode.
character is in this episode.
Yeah, but then in this episode, you'd think you would have Maggie talking to Rick or talking to someone.
or confronting.
Why would
the
they
priest.
progress a scene?
Yeah.
Why aren't they confronting? I thought Maggie would confront the pastor.
It's just like, here's stuff that happens. I'll remember that. Oh, you didn't have to remember that because here's other stuff that's happened. Oh, do I need to remember that? No, just remember they don't talk about W's.
The writers have completely lost control of the show and these characters. They've lost control.
Well, we have one more episode, and then
They should hire us.
the
to
glory
save it.
that is Game of Thrones will be back soon, and we still have a little bit more Better
Mad
Call
Men's
Saul.
going to come back too. I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
If
Oh,
I,
yeah, it's like the last.
if I,
part of the season.
uh,
They did the same thing with the Breaking Bad last season.
No, I told you I'm waiting for it to end because then
yeah.
I'm going to
That's-
binge it.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, really want
if
to make sure.
if we were in charge of this show, or I guess me, if I was in charge of the show,
There's no weird.
Fuck us.
Just boss.
I would kill off so many of these characters. And the next season
It would just be Abraham.
It'd be
left.
fucking
No shirt.
He would be still alive.
Mustache
actually, yeah.
is like
Flasks.
the mustache is like dragging on the ground, throwing in the wind.
But it would be completely new next season. It'd be fucking awesome.
He'd be
Telling
completely nude next season.
No,
Is
new.
that what you said?
It'd be fucking awesome.
Nude Abraham. You heard it here.
It'd be cool if
first.
Ginger balls.
It'd be cool if they did it like the True
See if
Detective.
the carpet matches the drapes.
Ginger balls.
Wouldn't it be cool if they did like True Detective, where every season was like a whole different thing, but in the same universe with
Yeah,
the zombie?
instead, we're going to have a spin-off version of Walking Dead
In an
that's
exciting place.
just as, if
LA.
not more boring than the current show.
Right.
Man.
Well, what happened? I used to really like Walking Dead a lot.
I used to like zombies.
I mean, I still like the comics a lot. The comics are still,
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying those. But the show has just,
Yeah.
my God.
People need to be fired.
I don't know what's going
well,
on
That's
here.
the problem with this world. That's the problem with this world.
Well, you keep saying there's some big reveal
Not
coming
enough
up.
people are
Yeah,
fired.
but I don't even give a shit about it anymore.
Can't fire
I
anybody
honestly
anymore.
don't care.
I'm
You
just
do a
hoping
shitty
that's
job,
going to be
you
the
should
clincher.
Be fired.
Yeah, but you know,
They're doing a shitty job. Fire them.
I think there's aren't there like unions?
Fuck
and,
that.
Like
That's the
guilds
problem. That is exactly
protect
the
you?
problem.
It's not that. Well, I would say instead of just saying let's fire people, fire them,
Fire.
bring somebody in, bring in somebody else to help, bring in like
Does
might
their
have
job
somebody
for them
good.
so we could
You have
fire
to remember
them.
this is written like probably a year and a half ago. They filmed it months ago. It's all done and in the can. There's nothing they can do about it now. So
No,
maybe
but I think that they think it's good because people still eat this shit up.
yeah,
People loved Beth.
they love
That's
Glenn.
the disturbing thing.
Yeah.
Tweens have taken control of this show. AMC's letting the tweens.
Hey, they killed Waldo, and I love
direct it.
Waldo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
Waldo died.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the tweens are like, Waldo's not
That's
cool
what the
anymore.
W stands for.
All right. So
Waldo is actually... Waldo's the madman behind everything.
find me now.
Wouldn't it be great if these W people were just all dressed like clowns?
He you know what he does is he has like boxes full of Waldo shirts that he puts on people and then mutilates them in the shirt, carves a
Found
W in them.
you.
I said it before. I'm waiting for the big, huge "what the fuck" moment,
Yeah, and they're saving.
and
it
I'm
for the
hoping
last
at
5 seconds.
I'm hoping it's gonna be it. And they're dressed up like crazy clowns, or like they're wearing kilts, or they
Yeah.
have road warrior hairdos. They're carrying like sabers. Like one guy's sword is on fire for some reason.
Bill Clinton
They're-
is leading them.
They're smoking the most gigantic cigars,
I think
but
if
they don't
I'm
have
gonna-
tobacco, so they fill it with bark, and like they're nuts.
If I'm gonna keep watching this, I have to be really satisfied with whatever the last 5 seconds.
And they have like one crazy guy who's the one who's allowed to carve the W. Like
yeah.
he's the guy.
All
That's
he
his
does-
only
and
job.
he's really
he doesn't say anything
obsessed with it.
or write anything except W's.
And
Maybe
his
he's like
eyes-
this little twitchy,
Maybe the-
scabby guy. He's just like,
Maybe the whole group of them, like none of them know that he does the W. He just does it.
That could work, yeah.
he has garbage bags for pants covered in shit.
You need like one really huge obese guy. He's like 7 feet tall. You know,
You can hear him breathing a mile away.
it's insinuated that he might eat you.
Yeah.
Something creepy and weird like that. Just to juxtapose whatever this
He
is.
just has a stash of barbecue
Am
sauce
I close
somewhere.
there? You know what's going to happen. Am I close?
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
I think we've said all we can say. Is there anything else?
No.
Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments. I'm Oxnard.
Dexter.
Boss.
that shone on my head. The sun in my life, it is dead, it is dead. Where is the light that would play in my streets? meet.